Hi everyone, welcome to today's AI video. Before I get into this video, I just want to add this disclaimer that some of the information gathered for this video is still speculation from the news and press reports due to the ongoing investigation regarding this story. So having said that, let's get into today's topic, which is one of the juiciest tech dramas of our time. It's the rise and fall of Elon Musk and Sam Altman's friendship, their battle over OpenAI and how it's exploded into lawsuits, billion-dollar bids, a suspicious suicide of a 26-year-old whistleblower of OpenAI, and even a White House showdown with Donald Trump. This is the story of ambition, betrayal, and the race to control AI's future. It's 2015. 2015 is where it all began with Elon and Altman. AI is starting to feel like something out of a sci-fi. Google's DeepMind has just exploded, and the tech world's buzzing about artificial intelligence. But here comes Elon and Altman. Elon has Tesla and SpaceX, while Altman has Y Combinator. The two get together along with others, and they dream up something bold, OpenAI. Their mission was to build an AI that's safe, transparent, and benefits all of humanity, not just a few tech giants. They announced OpenAI in December of 2015 as a nonprofit, pledging $1 billion to fund it. Musk, the biggest name in the room, pushes for that massive number to make a statement. Altman's all in, calling Musk a mega hero who inspires big thinking. Let's go back to that 2015 Vanity Fair summit, and we'll check out a clip of Elon Musk and Sam Altman.
Thank you all for sticking around this afternoon. We had some great conversations, and we're hoping to have another great one. It is my pleasure, an honor, a privilege, really, to have this conversation about the future with two gentlemen who know probably more about it than most. The fellow all the way to my right, to your left, does not need any introduction, Elon Musk. You all know from Tesla and SpaceX, of course, from Solar City. Sam Altman, I would say you don't need too much introduction either, but I'm going to give it to you just in case you don't. He runs Y Combinator. Y Combinator has investments in over 1,000 companies at this point. They're investing in about 250 companies every single year. Those companies collectively are worth about $65 billion in total. That's with a B. And to give you just a sort of a sense of the kind of names we're talking about Airbnb, Dropbox, Stripe, Zenefits, Instacart, et cetera. So both folks with an amazing pedigree and an amazing sense of what's going on. Here's where I want to start the conversation with both of you, and I think we're going to probably go to outer space very quickly. But we're going to try to keep it on Earth, at least for the moment. When you think about innovation, and you think about where we are going to be 10, 15, 20 years, and what to invest in and what to make, I'm going to make it hard for you, Elon. If you took Tesla out of it, took Solar City out of it, took SpaceX out of it, and you said, I could go start a new company tomorrow, it would be what? It would be in what area? Where would you start thinking about?
I mean, I think there's two areas which, I mean, they're fraught with issues, but it's one of those things where if you don't do something, maybe not doing something is worse, like on the AI front or on genetics.
I think I no huge surprise, but I'll agree with Elon on those two areas. I think if you could pick two things that I'm not already working really hard on, having AI go in the positive direction, which I really think it can, and I think thinking about sort of genetic technology.
Okay.
So that was Elon Musk and Sam Altman in 2015, just developing OpenAI. But we're going to fast forward to 2017, and things start to unravel. OpenAI is burning cash, and they're struggling to keep up with Google. Musk suggests merging OpenAI with Tesla to make it a cash cow for AI development, but Altman and other founders push back hard, and tensions boil over. And there's even reports of shouting matches in the OpenAI offices. So in 2017, OpenAI was negotiating a potential shift to a for-profit model. Musk created a public benefit corporation called Open Artificial Intelligence Technologies on September 15, 2017, as a proposed new structure for OpenAI. But discussions broke down over disagreements about equity and control. Let's check out this quick clip of Sam Altman.
One of the other questions, and it is Elon related, is you are now moving towards having a for-profit component part of your business. Right now, it's a not-for-profit. And he, as everybody knows, if you read the papers, is suing you over this and many other things. How do you feel? I actually just want to ask you on a very personal level, forgetting about even the merits of the case. As a guy who has spent a lot of time with him and you guys founded this thing together, how do you feel personally today about all this? Just as a human.
Tremendously sad. I grew up with Elon as like a mega hero. I thought what Elon was doing was absolutely incredible for the world. And I'm still, of course, I have different feelings about him now, but I'm still glad he exists.
So there you have it, Sam Altman calling Elon Musk a mega hero, obviously looking up to him as a leader. So Musk wrote to Elon on September 20th, 2017, and he says to Sam Altman, he says, either go do something on your own or continue with OpenAI as a nonprofit. I will no longer fund OpenAI until you have made a firm commitment to stay, or I'm just being a fool who essentially is providing free funding for you to create a startup. And discussions were over. Let's get into a quick clip of Elon Musk discussing that.
I don't trust Sam Altman, and I don't think we want to have the most powerful AI in the world controlled by someone who is not trustworthy. And sorry, I just don't. So my philosophy is that we should try to expand the scope and scale of consciousness. We should try to have more humans, more thinking, and perhaps there's an argument even for machine consciousness. I think that my guess is it's 80% likely to be good, maybe 90. It's probably going to be great. There's some chance of annihilation, 10 to 20%, something like that. Look, the reality of what's happening, whether one likes it or not, is that we're building super intelligent AIs, hyper intelligent, like more intelligent than we can comprehend.
Elon Musk's latest interview touches upon the upcoming AGI. He gives his updated prediction of P-Doom, basically the chance of total annihilation of life, the universe, and everything, and what part Sam Altman might play in all of that. And towards the end, he even touches on aliens and God.
So Elon goes on in that interview to discuss the importance of safety in building AI and many other things. It's a very interesting interview. But by early 2018, Musk has had enough. He offers to take over OpenAI completely, but Altman and the team say no way. So in February of 2018, Musk quits the board, citing conflicts of interest with Tesla's AI for self-driving cars. Musk then says he'll build his own AI at Tesla. So while Musk's out, Altman takes OpenAI to new heights. In 2019, they pivot to a capped profit model, landing a $1 billion deal with Microsoft. Then in 2022, ChatGPT drops and the world goes nuts. OpenAI is the hottest name in tech. Let's check out this video.
OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has announced a $1 million donation to President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration fund. This decision underscores Altman's support for Trump's AI leadership and initiatives. Altman emphasized the importance of maintaining America's leadership in AI, stating, "President Trump will lead our country into the age of AI, and I am eager to support his efforts to ensure America stays ahead." Meanwhile, Elon Musk, who is in a legal feud with Altman, has been appointed to lead the new Department of Government Efficiency. Despite their ongoing dispute, Musk's role highlights his influence in the incoming administration.
So there you have it. Sam Altman gets fired from OpenAI, but he was shortly reinstated. Specific reasons included allegations of lying and withholding information, such as not informing the board about his ownership of the OpenAI startup fund and the release of ChatGPT, which the board learned about via social media. Additionally, concerns were raised about his handling of a significant breakthrough called Project Q, which was an AGI that demonstrated ability to solve basic math problems that were not part of its training. The concerns surrounded the safety processes and reports of manipulative behavior and toxic atmosphere. Again, he was reinstated as CEO in November of 2023. In 2023, Musk launches xAI, his own AI company, to compete directly with OpenAI. He is all in, building GROK to take on ChatGPT. But the real drama hits in 2024 when Musk sues OpenAI and Altman, claiming they betrayed the nonprofit mission by cozying up with Microsoft. That lawsuit is still ongoing and it's set for trial in March of 2026. But it's getting messy, and Musk makes an offer to buy ChatGPT. Altman shuts it down, saying, "We're not for sale." The exchanges were strongly influenced by the persistent rivalry between Altman and Musk, who co-founded OpenAI in 2015 and parted ways in 2018. Let's check out a video of Elon Musk talking about this incident.
OpenAI, I mean, you seem somewhat frustrated with them. You were one of the big contributors early on.
The reason I am the reason OpenAI exists.
How much money did you give them?
I'm not sure the exact number, but it's some number on the order of $50 million. Man, fate loves irony, next level. So I used to be close friends with Larry Page, and I would stay at his house, and we'd have these conversations long into the evening about AI, and I would be constantly urging him to be careful about the danger of AI, and he was really not concerned about the danger of AI and was quite cavalier about it.
So Elon Musk in that interview goes on to talk about that conversation he had about the safety of AI. But there was another incident that happened in 2024 with an OpenAI ex-employee or a whistleblower named Suchir Balaji, who was one of the researchers and trainers of ChatGPT. He was found dead in his apartment. Let's go to that quick video of Suchir.
26-year-old Suchir Balaji was described as a prodigy, a software developer who learned the alphabet at 13 months old. He began computer programming at 11, graduated from Berkeley, and began working at OpenAI, making $350,000 a year, gathering digital data for the artificial intelligence company. Suchir was his parents' only child, the Indian immigrant's pride and joy.
He's a hero because he stood for a cause and he wanted to show the ugly side. If he were alive, he would have shown more.
Suchir's mom, Purnima, is talking about the ugly side of AI. 4 years after working at OpenAI in San Francisco, Suchir grew concerned, leaving his prestigious job and becoming a whistleblower. He was interviewed by the New York Times in August. The article titled, "Former OpenAI Researcher Says the Company Broke Copyright Law." Suchir claimed OpenAI illegally used copyrighted articles to train its bots and brought society more harm than benefit.
The danger, I sensed the danger. Moment I saw that, I knew something was there, mother instinct.
So when you saw the New York Times article, you felt danger?
Yeah, I felt something there. I know something is going to happen. As a mother, I could sense it. But later it just vanished. I used to talk to Suchir each time he comes home, and every time he said, "No, don't worry, don't worry." But in his journal, he's written, "I'm a credible threat because of New York Times."
So there you have it. Suchir Balaji's parents, they did several interviews. They did a really good interview with Tucker Carlson. It's a great interview. I was going to add it to this video today, but it's like an hour and a half long. But go check it out. There's a lot of speculation behind Suchir Balaji's death, or they claim suicide. The evidence is clear that it probably is not a suicide, but let's get into Suchir's background. So Suchir Balaji worked as an AI researcher for nearly 4 years, from November 2020 to August 2024. He was part of a technical staff where he contributed to projects like training ChatGPT, reasoning for O1, pre-training for GPT-4, and reinforcement learning for WebGPT. Suchir's death was pronounced as a suicide, but speculation has grown surrounding his death. Suchir's parents and even Elon Musk himself have raised doubts about this conclusion, alleging foul play and pointing to his role as an OpenAI whistleblower as a potential motive for murder. Suchir had resigned from OpenAI in August of 2024, citing ethical concerns over the company's use of copyrighted material to train AI models like ChatGPT. In October 2024, he spoke to the New York Times, alleging OpenAI violated U.S. copyright laws and was named a custodial witness in the lawsuit against the company just days before his death. On January 21, 2025, President Donald Trump announced the Stargate AI infrastructure project at the White House, a massive initiative involving OpenAI, which was led by Sam Altman, with an initial investment of $100 billion, potentially scaling to $500 billion. Let's cut to a quick clip of that video.
The duality of a tech bro, a benign utopian with a dream to change the world, and a cutthroat CEO of a big tech startup looking to monopolize a new market all for himself. That is the story of any Silicon Valley idol in the past 40 years, and that is now the story of Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, a former nonprofit turned for-profit that started with a promise to democratize AI and ended with a total opposite of that. While in public, Sam Altman is hyping up AI as the deliverer of abundance, behind the scenes he's consolidating power and concentrating the AI market. Instead of democratizing AI, Sam Altman is locking it down. Instead of open access, he is creating a black box. To get to this point, Sam Altman used manipulation, lies, and dirty politics. He surrounded himself with loyalists and discredited his critics. Now he has the ear of the most powerful politician in the world to effectively make OpenAI models exclusive default everywhere. I want to build a case that will show you that there is no line Sam Altman wouldn't cross to get what he wants.
So there you have it. Sam Altman obviously donating to Donald Trump's campaign and trying to get in with Donald Trump to cut a deal. So a meeting was held with Trump, Altman, and Musk via video call. And in that meeting, Trump basically says to Altman, this Stargate deal, $500 billion, biggest AI project ever, you're telling me we'll beat China? And Altman replies, absolutely, Mr. President. OpenAI's tech will make America the AGI superpower by 2029 under your watch. Elon interjects, this is a scam, Donald. Altman's OpenAI betrayed its mission. I'm suing him for fraud, and you're siding with the enemy. But Trump replies, telling Elon, you're doing a great job with Doge, cutting government fat, but Sam's got the cash and the plan. You two sort out your beef. And then Altman sits there smiling at Trump and says, Elon's just mad because he did not get to buy OpenAI. His offer was rejected. Stargate's about jobs, power, and your legacy, sir. Obviously, Musk is pissed. So Musk says, you're falling for Swindly Sam, Donald? He's an AI liar. His AI lies, and he's cozying up to you for profit. And then Trump says to Elon, I like winners, and Sam is delivering. You focus on efficiency. He'll handle the AI deal. Deal? So what's the big picture here? Musk and Altman started as allies, united by a fear of AI's risks and a dream to make it safe. But egos, visions, and ambitions clashed. Now they're fighting for the soul of AI. Musk's with xAI, Altman with OpenAI, and Altman cozying up to world leaders like Donald Trump. This feud just isn't about drama. It's about who gets to shape a technology that could change humanity forever. Will OpenAI's Microsoft-backed empire dominate, or will Musk's xAI catch up? Or will their legal battles and political games slow down progress? And what about Sincere Balaji? What will they find when the investigation into his death is complete? Will Altman be behind that? And here's the kicker. Their fight mirrors the bigger question of AI itself. Should one person or one company control it, or should it be open, shared, and safe? Let me know what you think in the comments. Is Musk the visionary hero, or will Altman be the winner? And how do you feel about Trump betraying Elon to partner up with Altman? Trump obviously knew of Sincere's suicide and the scandal surrounding OpenAI. Why would Trump partner with Altman knowing that? Well, that's the wild story of Elon Musk and Sam Altman, Desert-Livin style. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your comments below. Until next time, peace out.